Hi guys, welcome back to Honest Try TV. Today I will be making pork cutlets. And I'm going to bread and deep fry them. So this is one of my favorite Japanese dishes, but unfortunately I don't have Japanese curry sauce. So I'm going to do a slightly different variation. I'm not entirely sure. I have kind of a culmination of recipes that I'll be using, so hopefully it'll turn out good. I know this will turn out good because I have the ingredients that I need for the actual pork cutlets. For the rest of it, it's a question mark. My rice is right here. It's already made. So that'll be a carryover from a previous recipe. And also I'll be using, I don't have curry sauce, so I'll be using this. It's okay. It's very sweet. Originally I made gyudon with beef, during a prior episode, and I thought that would work out, and it was just too sweet for that type of dish, so I ended up using tsuyu, which is a Japanese concentrated soup base, which is great with everything, so it saved that dish. But yeah, I think this will work well with this. I don't know about the rest of it. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave any comments, questions, recommendations down below. This is a personal challenge that I'll be taking on. We're doing a slightly different series from our typical food delivery services, wherein I will be shopping. I'll be spending $50 or less. I started out with $100, but so far I've actually been able to feed my family for $50 or less a week, shopping at Costco and Aldi's. So a lot of these products are a combination of those two, and some of them are from Amazon. Like, for example, I ordered this off of Amazon. Costco, Aldi. I don't remember where. By the size of it, it must be Aldi. So yeah, and the Panko breadcrumbs are also Aldi. So yeah, my goal will be, it's kind of like an inflation challenge where I'm going to see how cheap I can go and still feed my family healthy meals. So let's get into it. First, I'm going to get, so I have my pan over here. Neato. I don't know if you've heard her. She took off running that way. So I have my pan over here on the oven. You want to fill it with oil so that it will cover, because you're basically deep frying these. So you want to fill it with enough oil to completely cover your pork cutlets. You want to get the biggest pan you have, because bear in mind, after each deep fry, you need to clean it out so that, the burnt pieces from the panko don't stick to your next batch. So make it as easy on yourself as possible. Get the biggest pan you can and try to get through them all in as few batches as possible so that you don't spend a lot of time cleaning in between. So let me go ahead and fill this up. I'm going to use olive oil. Kirkland's olive oil. This is from Costco. And I'm gonna just, it depends on the size of your pan. But again, you're deep frying, so you want to put enough in there to completely cover your cutlets. Okay, that should do it. They're very thin, so I'm hoping that'll get us there. And I'm setting this to medium high. So I'm going to let that heat up. All right, so as you can see, I've got 3 plates. That's for our little process that we're going to get going. So basically, you're going to mix up and pour an egg here, then flour, then panko. So let's go ahead and get those ready. I'm actually going to use a large bowl. It'll be easier, I think. I have a lot of these. I'm not going to do them all. So I got a little over a pound of thin sliced center cut pork chops. So this was about $6. And I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these bad boys. And so I'm only going to prepare 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm only going to do 6. The other 6 pork chops I'm going to probably marinate in a jerk sauce. And I'm going to try and do a baked Jamaican jerk style pork chop. So completely different. So you're going to drop in, again, I'm doing 6. So I think I'm going to have to do maybe at least 2 batches. Here goes my baby with the zoomies. If you hear pitter patter in the background, Nito's got the zoomies. I tried to get her on camera before, but she was too fast. So I'm just going to mix up my eggs. All right, so there we go. There's our eggs. I think that should be enough to get us through 6. And then I have gold medal all-purpose flour. So I'm just going to pour that. Okay. Hope that's enough. And then we've got Chef's Cupboard Panko breadcrumbs. And these are just plain. I don't have any like special flavor. They do come in flavors. But I want the flavor to come from the barbecue sauce that I'll be using. So keep this kind of simple and straightforward. So spread these out. Because the last thing you want is to have to come back with dirty hands, wash your hands, and get more of this stuff. You know, break up your process and have to get more of this stuff together after you've started. So here's my little assembly line. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And the leftovers I will put in a Ziploc bag with some marinade for later. And I'll show you that as well, in case you're interested in checking out that recipe. All right. Okay, just smelling it. It has no smell whatsoever, so very, very thin, small slices. So into the egg, coating that. And then over to your flour. I'm going to coat that. And then over to your panko chips. And you're done. Okay. And now I'm going to carry this whole thing over. I want to make a mess, so I'll show you the after effects later. I like the size though. I think these are so cute. You can make sandwiches out of them. You don't have to eat them over rice, which is how I'm planning to serve them. Because they're so thin, you can do a variety of things with them. So you just want to drop basically one of the crumbs off your hand even into the pot. And if it like sizzles and stuff, bubbles, then you know that your grease is hot enough. So I'm going to drop it in like so, very gently. There we go. Here we go. So I'm going to work on getting, I think I can squeeze at least 1 or 2 more in there. So I'm going to keep my little assembly line going here. And I'm back. So we're done. I've got the last 2 in the pan frying right now, and I have 4 pieces left. So this is a precursor to our next episode. I am going to go ahead and drop these bad boys into a Ziploc bag. I have Walker's Wood Jamaican Jerk Seasoning. So I've been using this for years. It was recommended to me by a Jamaican Uber driver in Baltimore, I think it was. So this has been my go-to. You can get it on Amazon. After all the baby bottles that I fought my way into, this should be a piece of cake. But it's not. I'm gonna have to go get some support on this. Be right back. And we're back. So in the end, I was able to open it. But Jason helped me. He loosened it. But I opened it. He also turned on the lights. So I don't know why. I was just sitting up in here cooking in the dark. I apologize if you were struggling to see what I was doing. So I'm just going to take a nice healthy spoonful of that. Smear it all over. And separate these bad boys out. So I'm literally just like smearing it on each piece. And yeah, there we go. So that's for next episode, if you're interested. All right, now back to this. So these are done. Actually, let me clean up my zone a little bit and get this stuff out the way. Be right back. And we're back. All right, so now what am I gonna do? I'm gonna saute some vegetables. So I have an onion, I have some baby Bella, crimini mushrooms, and I have a zucchini. 3 from Aldi. So yeah, we're gonna use one of these bad boys. And we're just gonna saute these together and call it a day. Down the middle. And we're going to make our little half moons. Here we go. Next up, we've got our mushrooms. I'm going to wash these off. Still a little dirty. So my mushrooms are clean. I'm just removing the stems. And we're done. All right. Oops. Out the way, friend. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and toss this into my pan while it's heating up. And then I will come back over here and slice the onion. I'm probably going to cheat and use my Ninja because you know how I do with onions, which is not well. I'm just going to do this in this pot. I've got sitting here. This pot is probably way too big. Much bigger than what I need, but whatever. It's here. It's clean. We're going to use it. Dropping it in. You could also use a wok or a frying pan. It doesn't really matter what you use. Just going with whatever's clean and available. So, all right. Just a little smidgen of olive oil. And then I'm going to add some garlic. Here's our giant thingamabob of minced garlic. I'm just going to add a tablespoon of that. Maybe a tablespoon and a half. Garlic is always welcome. Blend that together. Lift you up so you can see the action. And I've got this on medium heat. I'm going to go chop up my onions real quick so I can add those to the fray. And then we'll be back. Okay, so I ended up adding only half of one medium-sized onion. I think that's enough. I don't want to overdo it. So, right now I've just got garlic on there. I'm going to do some salt and pepper. And then I'll figure it out. Still don't know what I'm doing yet. It kind of, like, I don't want to add flavors that are going to conflict with the taste of the pork. So, I don't know. We might just keep this up for now. This is just going over rice. Teriyaki sauce would be nice. I don't know. But for now, we're just going to do salt and pepper. So here's our pink Himalayan and some black pepper. All right. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to heat up our rice because we're just about there. So here is rice that I made in my rice cooker a couple of days ago. I'm going to spoon some of this into a bowl. I'm going to cover it with a wet paper towel. And we'll microwave it for a couple of minutes. All right, moist paper towel. Learned this trick from Gobble. Toss that into the microwave probably for a total of 2 minutes. We're going to start out with 1 minute, and then I will stir it with a spoon. We'll throw it back in there. Oops. Come on. So we'll let it go for a minute. Stir it up with a spoon. Microwave it for 1 more minute, and then we should be done. So I'll be right back. In the meantime, I'm going to clean up our area. And we're back. So my rice is ready to go. Let me get some of that deep here. I never did show you guys, but this is how the pork chops came out. They're very crunchy. I love them. Put 2 of these bad boys here. And then we're going to bless them with some barbecue sauce. And then just put the veggies on the side. So I'm going to go and grab some vegetables. And voila! Here's our meal. And I'm just going to... Actually, let me shake this first. Just going to go over it. Like so. And we're done. So here is a 360 of my finished product. I'll zoom in so you can see it. Voila! My tonkatsu. So rice with zucchini, onions, mushrooms, kind of sauteed in garlic. So yeah, let's give it a shot and see how it is. No idea how this is going to turn out, guys. I hope it's okay. I hope it's okay. Because I'm hungry and tired and I need to feed my son. It's definitely crunchy, that's for sure. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's good. Let's try some vegetables. I did great. It tastes really good. Wow. Very, very freaking good. I did good. It took a while to make, but definitely worth it. And I made a lot of it, so we should be eating on this for a while. So I would give this one probably an 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, and I'm proud of myself. Look at me throwing a meal together. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave any comments, questions, recommendations down below. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Honest Try TV, and we'll see you next time.